The National Republican Senatorial Committee, which of course is the spending and campaign arm of Republicans in the United States Senate, announced this month that they're going to have to cut back on some ads in 4 key battleground states, including Pennsylvania, where Dr. Oz is running one of the worst campaigns we have ever seen, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Nevada. So we're talking about 4 swing states here with seats that absolutely could determine which party gets to control the Senate starting next year. And the Republicans have said, we have to cut the ad spending in those states by $10 million. Which, of course, leads to a lot of speculation. Why are you cutting the money? Thought you guys were doing great in fundraising. Oh, no, it turns out you're not. The Republican Senatorial Committee, of course, headed up by Rick Scott, has been struggling in recent months to pull in more money. The Democrats have been outraising them very easily. And Donald Trump, of course, is still sucking in a lot of money from Republican small donors, sitting on more than $100 million down there at Mar-a-Lago, but he's not sharing it with these other Republicans. So Senate Republicans, who just last week told us, yeah, there's a good chance Democrats actually pick up seats in the Senate. Now they're saying, screw it, save the money. We're not going to spend it. We're going to lose these damn races anyway. Let's call it a day. This is the Republican Party effectively waving the white flag saying, we can't do this. We don't have the money to continue supporting these failing candidates. We know these are races that we have to win, but if we focus more money on them when we're already doing terribly, then we're pulling money away from races where we might actually win. So if we don't run in and save the races we can save, then we could end up losing these as well as the other ones in these 4 battleground states. We could lose more. So this is what you would call, I guess, a strategic loss, right? They're looking at these races out there. They're seeing how bad their candidates are doing. They see other Republicans struggling, but in winnable races, and they say, okay, we have to pull the resources away from people like Dr. Oz, and we're going to have to go put it into these other races so it's not a complete catastrophe by the time November rolls around. Now, what's even more interesting, folks, is this. The NRSC has already spent $36.5 million on television spots this cycle, as opposed to the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee's $1.9 million. So Republicans have spent $36 million and Democrats have spent $2 million, and Democrats are still crushing Republicans in these Senate races. To the point where Republicans have to say, we're cutting back our spending by $10 million, and Democrats are over there like, yeah, here's $5, go vote for Fetterman. And they're winning! That is the craziest part of this entire story. The Democrats are spending pennies on the dollar to what Republicans are spending, and they're still kicking their asses.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.